Installing cabinet hinges comes with so many different rabbit trails that it's hard to cover every question one might have or every scenario that you might be presented with in this one video. So I'm going to try and keep this to the basics while covering the information that will get someone through most installs. First thing to take note of is that there are so many different types of hinges. I'm only going to cover European style hinges here today. Choosing hinges. There are 4 questions to ask when you're trying to choose a hinge. 1, does your cabinet have a face frame, or is it a faceless design? 2, do you have inset style doors, or do you have overlay style doors? 3, if you have overlay style doors, how much is that overlay? 4, how far do you want or need to open your cabinet doors? Answering those questions are going to help you choose what hinges are right for you. In my case, I don't need to make that decision because I'm just reusing the hinges that came with my old doors. Oh, by the way, I built new doors, so I'm working with all new ones. If you want to see that video, it'll be right there. I've also painted my doors and installed new hardware. If you want to see those videos, they'll be there as well. I can just take my old doors, lay them right over my new doors. Then I can chuck a 1 3/8 inch Forstner bit in my drill and drill right through my old door straight down to my new one. As soon as I break through my old door and make a mark on my new one, I can unclamp them, take the old door off of my new, and throw that one to the side. From that point, it's super easy. All I have to do is finish drilling the hole for my cup. Now, if you don't have your old doors, or your old doors didn't have European hinges to begin with, now we're gonna have to get a little serious about this. But before we do, now's a good time for me to talk about some of the tools you're gonna need in order to complete this project. As I mentioned earlier, Forstner bits. $20, home improvement store. Have them on hand. A cordless drill, because everyone should own one of these whether you own a home or not. A Phillips head bit. You know, I don't think I know anybody that doesn't own one of those. A tape measure, or if you're not opposed to buying one, a combo square. This is going to save you from having to make a template or measuring each offset individually. Speaking of offset, what is that? That is just the distance that your hinge sets from the edge of your door. We're going to measure that first because hinges should always be mounted to the doors before anything else is done. In my experience, European hinges always have a 3/16 inch offset. Now keep in mind that that is the measurement to the edge of where the cup hole should be, so I just make sure that the edge of my Forstner bit is lined up with that mark. Some people like to measure from the center of the hole that you're going to drill. I don't do that, I just do the edge. Then I place the hinge inside the cup hole and drill for the set screws. The rest is easy peasy. If your cabinets are still on the wall, you can just stack some scrap stuff underneath the doors so you can center your door easily, and then screw your mounting plate from there. My mounting plates were already in place as I was just reusing my hinges from my old doors, so all I had to do was reattach them. And that's it. It really is just that simple of a project. Hey, thanks for watching. If this is your first time here, don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell notification so that you don't miss out on any new project. Follow me on Facebook and Pinterest. If you like this video, here's a couple more you'll like as well.